Time for Oscar blurbs with Paulo.
Will Chris be talking away the Oscars?
They're racing the rats right to the Oscars.
Marky Mark has great Oscar appeal.
Please go to the Oscars.
Paulo.
Hey, Paulo, you like the movie?
Your life's a movie, Paulo. Paulo, your life is a movie. What do you mean by that anyway, your life's a movie? What
I don't
does
know.
that mean?
Every movie is a life, it's a life you can experience, and every person's life can be a movie. It's like living a movie, something like that.
Every person's life can be a movie?
Yeah, I mean, it's like being in a movie. Your life is a movie, and every movie is like experiencing another life. I mean, you can take it in a million ways and go in deep into it if you want. I mean, I'm not going to, it's too difficult.
Oh, okay, so like they did the movie The Blob, and that was your wife's life.
No, I mean, obviously that's...
No, Fez, it was Blob 2.
Oh, right.
Different experience, different remake. That was a remake.
Or was that Tremors? I'm not sure.
Yes, no, I'm telling you, my personal life would be a difficult movie. My wife's life would be a movie. Everybody's life could be a movie. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm
So
not
that's
saying,
what you mean by that stupid catchphrase.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, it's something you.
I'm tired of talking about the catchphrase. Let's talk about the movies.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, what did you see, Paulo? What's an Oscar
All right, well, there's a
contender?
lot of things out this week. Of course, we have a double shot of Steve Buscemi. He's in Monsters, Inc. and the Domestic Disturbance with Trump.
Let's talk about Monsters, Inc. That's the, is it Pixar? Is that who does this?
Right.
Disney Pixar. Yeah,
Pixar.
Of course, Pixar is famous for Toy Story 1 and 2 and Bug Story. And this one is another one for Pixar.
Why don't they go this one Monster Story then?
But that's the thing. It's kind of, they go for everything that kids are involved with. Kids like toys, kids like bugs, kids like monsters. So I guess they're going through the whole thing. This one is you've got John Goodman as kind of a pastel blue Yeti. And Billy Crystal is kind of
Again, your wife is a movie.
No, please, let's not go.
Your wife's a movie. His wife would have to be an IMAX movie for that ass.
And the Billy Crystal character is John Goodman's like side man. In other words, they have to go in through these doors. It's like a factory where they go through a door that leads to children's
Sounds like
rooms.
a kid's movie.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a kid. It's animated. Yeah, sure, it's a kid's movie.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
And Steve Buscemi is the evil nemesis, or I should say his...
All right, so it's a kid's movie.
Kind of.
All right, then we should get a review from a kid.
That makes sense.
Okay.
All right, let's see what little Lene. She saw it already, Fez.
Really?
Yeah, little Lene.
She sees him before Paulo.
Lene.
Hello?
Yeah, Lene.
Okay.
Hi, Ron. Hi, Fez.
Hi, Lene.
Monsters, Inc. is gonna hide under your bed and creep at the Oscars.
Oh, I understand. Now I get it, Paulo.
Yeah, you see, the little kids do understand this movie, I think.
So Monsters, Inc. is going to hide under your bed.
And creep to an Oscar.
And
Well, I
creep
think
to an Oscar. So this thing, you honestly think this is an Oscar winner then?
Well, actually, there's a whole new category at the Oscars this year.
For monsters?
Just no.
Let me ask you this, Polo. Will Monsters, Inc. scare away the competition this weekend?
It's a comedy. It's a monster comedy, of course, for little kids. And there is a new category for the Oscars this year just for animated film.
Now, is it true you get a Star Wars 2 trailer with this thing?
Yeah, actually, Lucas just made an announcement that the first trailer for Attack of the Clones is coming on with the Monsters.
Did you see the preview?
They didn't show it at the preview, no, that I saw, but that's the announcement he just made a couple of days.
I hate it when your wife stands up during the previews. You miss them.
Could Billy Crystal win an Oscar?
Billy Crystal, obviously.
Will Billy be drinking Crystal at the Oscars? Wow, that sounds like him.
Billy Crystal found his smile and an Oscar.
Well, that's
Is that what
all
you're
his
saying?
Character is a big smile and a giant eye.
All right, hold on. DJ's on. He saw this movie, Paul. DJ, you already saw this, Monsters, Inc.?
Yeah, well, I think what Paulo's trying to say is it's crystal clear who's going to win an Oscar.
Wow, he sounded exactly like you.
Okay.
All right, here's Paperboy. He saw it, too. Paperboy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Paperboy.
Oh, boy, you guys went the other route here. I had something for the other movie, but let's see. Maybe Billy will be pushing up Oscars.
All right.
So, Jennifer Tilly plays Billy Crystal's girlfriend in this. She's apparently, I don't know, has one eye, too. So.
One eye, too?
Well, they both have one eye. You see, Billy Crystal is a round thing with one eye.
So you're saying the eye has it. Monsters, Inc. wins an Oscar.
Is that what you're saying, Polo?
I'm saying that there's definitely going to be a nomination for Monsters, Inc. It's almost a given because you've got Shrek, you've got maybe that thing Waking Life. There's only a few animated films. They got to have at least 6, I believe, to have the category this year. But that's the...
Leo has seen this movie, Polo.
Okay.
Hey, Leo, you're on Ron and Fez.
8605. Hoo-ah! Thank you. Monsters, Inc. will be scared up for Oscars.
Now, the strange twist about this is that the little girl somehow gets into Monsterland. And monsters are very scared of the little girl. Apparently, if a kid touches a monster, terrible things can happen.
That happened at a trick-or-treating when a kid got in your house last night, huh?
Well, Matt saw this movie. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. Looking into my crystal ball, I see Oscar in the future.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you know...
Is that what you're saying, Polo?
Well, what I'm saying is Disney usually has some nice luck with the songs and, some of the technical awards. But this year there's going to be an animation category for the first time.
For an Oscar?
No question.
And this one's a shoo-in, huh?
It's basically a shoo-in because, there's
Here's Chester. He saw it.
Hey, Chester.
I saw it. I got a good Oscar blurb for it.
Oh, let me hear it then.
It takes a good man to win an Oscar for Oscars. Monsters, Inc.
Good men will be saying goodbye to the competition at Oscar.
And it's nice Steve Buscemi gets into an animated film. If he ever has kids, this will be something that would be good.
Here's Dominic. He saw this movie, too.
Dominic.
Hey, Billy Crystal's got his eye on an Oscar.
Is that what you're saying, Polo?
Well, what I'm saying is...
It sounds like you.
Honestly,
you must be saying that.
The eye character that Billy Crystal plays doesn't have too much...
Here's Tony. Tony's just like you. He saw it.
Oh.
Hey, it's Oscar to kill a monster. Oscar.
I'm saying is that the Billy Crystal character doesn't really have much facial expression. He has one eye and a mouth and no eyebrow, nothing. I mean, how can he can't even make expressions, really?
Here's Kevin. Kevin, you're on with Polo.
Kevin.
Yes, how are you guys?
We're good. Good.
Love the show.
Yeah.
This year's Oscar nominees' names will be written in ink. Monsters, Inc.
I like that.
And, of course, Randy Newman wrote another song for a Disney film, and he's had 13 Oscar nominations.
And never a win, right?
And never a win, so he's going to be like the most nominated person if he gets nominated.
So you're saying Bill Conti will be playing some monster ballads at Oscar.
But there's actually not
a Monster Magnet will be working the Pixar show at the Oscars. Monster Magnet.
There is only the one song at the end credits. I prefer more to...
You know what I like, Polo, is like when they get big celebrities to do Oscar blurbs.
Right, yeah.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like a Stephen Baldwin.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Stephen, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you?
It can't be happening. Am I really on?
You're on the air.
Stephen Baldwin.
All right, guys. Let me show you how talented I am, boys. I just learned how to play this game, and right away, off the cuff, off the top of my head, as if merchandising wasn't enough, it'll just be another Oscar to put on the shelf for Michael Eisner.
Yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect, Steve.
Yeah, but I can't get on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently you were banned and we didn't know about it.
I can't get on the show.
I don't know why they keep blocking you.
I think I'm being bamboozled here, though. Is Al your producer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that the schmuck that was answering the phone last night?
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same exact guy.
Because he's acting like today, when I called in, he's acting like, oh, yeah, I don't know, that's terrible.
Yeah, he's trying to act like some high school kid is answering our phone.
No, the classic one, the best one was literally like a kid in school on the 7th call, because I just kept calling back just because every time he hung up on me, I fell on the floor laughing.
Right.
Because it was just great.
Now, here's what I like, though. Our phone lines are open to everybody. We have 15 open phone lines.
Sure.
Why, if you happen to be Stephen Baldwin, are you not allowed on?
I know.
It's every citizen is allowed on the air with us.
No, but this guy's like, he thinks in his mind he's like answering the phone for the FBI with information about terrorists.
Right.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Hey, Ron and Fez, I go, yeah, hey, it's Steve Baldwin. I was just kind of hoping to maybe get on and say hi to the guys. I think they're terrific. I think they're funny. I really haven't been a fan of the show, but I am now, and gosh, I'd just like to say hi. Long pause. Yeah, that's great, buddy.
Oh, nice.
Right? I call back. No, really, buddy. Seriously, it's Steve Baldwin, and why don't you let them be the judge? And he goes like this. This was my favorite. Like the 7th call, I go, hey, listen, what do I have to do? And the guy goes just like this. Ready? He goes, you got nothing. And hangs up.
Oh, what a bastard! All right, get Al. Go get Al.
Wow.
It was like this incredible control issue.
Oh my gosh, Ronnie, look how red Al is.
Why are you such an asswipe to Stephen Baldwin?
Because a guy the week before tried to pretend he was Paul McCartney, and it took me a long time to get through that it wasn't really him. Someone else that wasn't as thorough as me would have got bamboozled on it.
Well, bamboozled, again, now you're stealing this phrase.
I know, but now you're trying to act like you're friends with Stephen Baldwin.
What kind of problem would it be if someone got on and said there were some... Half the people who call this show aren't who they say they are.
Right, they all lie.
But that's what I said to Al. I said, Al, I do other radio shows, Al.
Right.
And I said, don't you have a delay? Don't you have a bleeper?
Right.
Don't you... I mean, there must be some technology so that if I am a prankster, you can just kick me to the curb.
Right, we can act like it never happened.
All right, fellas, look, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I just wanted to say, seriously?
Yeah.
You guys are funny.
All right, now Stephen Baldwin wants to be our radio girlfriend.
No.
No, we know you're on the big morning show. Everybody hears you on there. Why us? What's going on here?
Well, because, you know what, man? I think that a lot of people who do what you guys do don't do it very well. I'm actually very curious about how you two guys got together, because I think you're great together. I'm not blowing smoke. I'm being serious.
I think you want to borrow money from us. I'm thinking that there's
something.
Do you have, like, a loose checkbook?
No, this...
Can you help me here?
Well, like we said, all the Baldwins, we can't lend you any money.
Right.
I tapped Alec and Billy out. I need some help over here.
I'm floored that Stephen Baldwin called in my segment.
Oh,
Paulo, are you still talking, please?
For 5 seconds, shut up. And here's the thing, Paulo. You've never given him a decent review of any of your movies.
Right.
I love him.
Paulo,
please.
He can be
funny.
Viva Rock Vegas. What did you say, Paulo?
Yes. I'm not saying that film was a great film. But, I mean, I actually met him on the Sled Junket, and he's a nice guy. He's a great guy. And, I mean, he's been Usual Suspects. He's been great in so many movies. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite movies is the one with Jennifer, what the hell?
Yeah, one of your favorite movies.
Right, yeah, I can't remember.
All of a sudden, I'm having Last Exit to Brooklyn.
Listen to Paulo panic.
Wow. That's an old one.
Terrific.
Yeah.
I think terrific. And look, I always hear that the Baldwins are going to do something together someday, and that I'd like to see.
Shut up, Polo, please.
All right.
We're not even sure if it's Stephen Baldwin.
You're right.
Al, check this out.
Al's running it down like it was an anthrax scare.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, well, that's,
I got pummeled, but it keeps me humble, fellas.
That's the best thing about it, sure. Yeah, that's the best thing about it.
So tell me more. I mean, how did you two guys get together?
It's a long, dull story.
Seriously, you're pretty funny.
You got to listen for a long time.
But it's not like funny, stupid funny, like you're trying too hard to be able to do something that you really just don't know how to do naturally.
What do you mean, like Howard?
No, Howard's brilliant.
I'm only kidding. I'm just busting your balls.
He's
going to be mad enough that... He's going to be mad enough that you called.
No, that's what's so cool about Howard. He doesn't care.
Right. Fine.
They start the show with like a fart noise. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
All right, Stephen. I don't know what's going on here, Fez.
I know. Just make up with Al. Al, you should apologize as well.
Paula, would you shut up?
No, that's not necessary.
We'd rather just come to your restaurant one night.
I don't think he should apologize to me. I think you guys should fire him.
God.
And get somebody.
I couldn't agree more.
Right, now we have Stephen Baldwin asking for Al to be fired.
Well,
it's obvious to the Baldwins that Al's no good.
Or dock him. You know what I mean?
It's that obvious.
Dock him, like, without pay for a month or something.
What about...
that would save us $75.
Maybe you come in one night, you give him a cherry belly.
Yeah, how's that?
You lay his stomach out.
Cherry belly.
Where you just smack him across the stomach until...
call that pink belly.
Yeah, pink belly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's. I don't think that's enough. I'm really,
You're hurt.
He wasted a lot of my time.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
And now I got to call the show like groveling, like a little, bitch.
Yeah, you were groveling like a bitch here to get on the air, and it's bad. It's bad for you.
And it's only just to show some love because I think you're talented.
Thank you very much, sir.
You should come down to the studio, beat the crap out of
Polo, will you go hose down your wife and leave us alone for 2 seconds?
I think I ought to come in there and, take Al into a broom closet and stoop him over and educate him.
Finally, somebody. Here's somebody that wants to talk to you. It's Hot Liz, who apparently has a little crush on you.
Who?
Hey, Hot Liz, this very, very hot chick who...
what does she do?
Yeah, well, she'll tell you. Yeah. Hey, Liz.
I'm flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah.
Stephen, I've had the biggest crush on you for years.
Well, that's very sweet of you, Liz.
Years. I thought you were fabulous in The Usual Suspects and Last Exit to Brooklyn and all of it. But, yeah, I'm actually shaking. And they know me. I don't get it.
I love the fact that Hot Liz has turned into Paul Lowe.
Right. Same exact movies. He's done 2 movies.
I love that Biodome. I loved everything.
Damn it.
How do you know these fellas, Liz?
Oh, here's what I like. Now he's dropped into his Baldwin voice.
Yeah.
Now it's the sexy Baldwin voice.
We're down into those Baldwin octaves.
Right.
Guys, so how do I know Ron and Fez? I won a wet T-shirt contest for another radio show.
You what?
She won a wet T-shirt contest for O&A show, Opie and Anthony show.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm adorable.
And say what you did to actually win that contest.
Got naked, made out with my best friend, and touched myself on stage.
In front of a few thousand people.
God bless you, Liz. God bless you, Liz. Now that's talent.
Yeah. Well,
I actually am a pretty girl, though. I'm not some.
No, she is. She's a hot girl.
Yeah.
Well, what we'll do is when I come in, you can bring Liz in.
Well, now you
got to bring her in like Hannibal Lecter, like taped to like one of those dollies.
All right, but we do that anyway. We do that anyhow.
We got the dolly. We got the mask.
Liz, would you agree to that?
Sure. Why? For Ron and Fez, I'll do anything.
Right,
that's how you're coming in, Steve.
I don't think we should do the mask. We should just tape her to the dolly, of course, letting the most talented part of her come through the tape.
Oh.
What do you think, fellas?
See, this is how he gets chicks, Fez, you and I don't.
I know, taping him to a dolly top.
Right.
How old
seems to work for him.
How old am I?
She's 12.
I will be 23 next week.
Oh, my God, you're a baby.
I am a baby.
How's your butt?
I have a great ass. I look like Ferris Bueller's girlfriend.
I thought she was going to say Ferris Bueller and leave it at that.
Are you saying the one in Sex and the City?
No.
Sarah Jessica Parker?
Sarah, I think is who she's talking about.
Or Sloane Peterson.
Liz, let me make a suggestion. Let's update like some kind of comparison to like.
I don't look like anybody else.
Yeah, how about a movie that was released in the 90s?
Right. That actress was in Time Cop too. I mean, I don't know.
Paulo?
Yes, sir.
Get in your bed.
Okay.
Get in the
All
corner.
Right, guys, my phone's going to cut out. I'm going to go, but I love you, Steven. I'm so excited I got to talk to you. Oh, my goodness.
Thanks, Liz.
Oh.
All right, to the back. Love you guys.
And Liz, thank you for me. And Fez, too.
Thank you, Liz.
All right.
Yeah, Liz, thanks, baby.
All right.
Please.
You guys are mental.
Yeah.
Well, we were in the middle of Oscar blurbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get out of here.
Thank you.
I'm stuck in.
Let us do our show. You stopped it, literally. You throw a wet towel across the show.
All right, hey, Al, you have my number, right?
All right, he just made the universal jack-off sign at us.
Oh, nice.
Who did?
Al did.
Al's pissed at me now.
Yeah, now Al's got a problem with Stephen Baldwin.
I apologize, Al, that you hung up on me 15 times. I'm sorry.
You tool.
Christ, wait till I get him in that broom closet.
Go ahead, smack him.
He'll be dressed as a tranny tomorrow.
Let me tell you, when I get him in the broom closet, I ain't going to smack him.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to stroke him.
Fezzi will come in too then.
Yeah, we'll reenact threesome.
That'll be, and we'll throw Hot Liz in. That'll be a whole big part.
Hey, Fez.
Yes.
Who's pitching, who's catching,
Oh, jeez. He pitches and catches by himself.
I don't need anyone.
All right, buddy.
I meant with Al.
Sure. You'll each be pitching that night.
Look at how embarrassed Al Dukes is.
You should be.
I was trying to protect him.
How?
Protect who?
How are you protected?
So someone couldn't pretend to be him on the air and then say untrue things or false things.
Like what? I'm Stephen Baldwin and I'm going to kill myself?
Yeah, just mean things maybe they would
I no longer am making movies, so if you see one, don't come. What would they possibly say? What could they do?
Just if he came on and just said bad things about people and it wasn't really him.
All right, why? Because we have Stephen Baldwin on the line. Are you talking like Frankenstein?
Right.
People say bad things.
No good.
Hurt Stephen.
No good.
Hurt Stephen Baldwin's career.
All right, so
what a lunatic.
Yeah, I guess it's just not going to work out. We'll never have celebrity friends, Fuzzy.
Well,
that's all we've ever wanted.
I say you take advantage of this incredible F-up.
Yeah.
And just pound this guy for days to come.
Yeah, well, that happens anyway, Steve. What can I tell you?
You know what I mean? Just from now on, whenever Al, when Al adds one too many sugars to your coffee, you look at him and go, yeah, that's great, Steve Baldwin, right.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Al. That's terrific. Hey, Al, what time is it? Right, yeah, okay.
So now anytime Al Duke screws up, we'll say, all right, nice. You're pulling another Stephen Baldwin on us.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right, okay. All right, Stephen.
Thanks, fellas. I would love to come in and shake your hand and meet you whenever the heck you want me to.
Well, can you bring another celebrity with you? Just try to think. Well,
Who said that? Who said that?
That was Al. Right. It's Al being a wise ass. He's going, can you get Alec? All right, we'll do it sometime, Steve.
It was Ron, I could tell.
No, that was Al.
It was Al?
Yes.
Al, I'm going to kick your ass.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. He's from Jersey.
I'll tell you what, Stephen Baldwin. We're at West 57th Street. We're at the 888 building, West 57th Street. You can meet Al downstairs.
Anytime. He's ready to fight. Matter of fact, he'll fight any listeners. We're off at 11.
Right.
He catches a train to Penn Station.
Dude, Al is really like that high school kid we described earlier. He's like, meet me in the playground.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Al. All right, Al just passed me a note. He says, tell Stephen to bring his brothers.
Good, fine.
All right, cool. All right, that's the way you want it.
Long Island against Jersey. Let's end this thing.
And his two sisters. Okay, Al, if that's the way you want it.
Long Island against Jersey.
Finally, we end this thing.
All right, fellas.
All right, buddy.
I'll see you.
All right, see you later.
Thanks, Stephen.
Take care.
All right, Stephen Baldwin. And Polo couldn't have choked more.
Oh, I hung up on Polo.
All right, call Polo back.
Yeah, I know. You know what? You had the exact same thing, Fuzzy, that they both Hot Liz and Polo quote the same two movies.
Right.
Guy's done like 40 movies.
Polo, who sees everything, completely falls down on the job. You were in the film with the girl who was, I can't remember who she was, the name of the film. Why is this happening to me?
And you were funny.
Remember?
Hey, Polo.
Hello.
Yeah, they hung up on me.
No, I'm back. Yeah, they hung up on me, but I'm back.
Oh, Polo, did you choke with a celebrity?
You made an ass out of yourself.
With a movie star, you humiliated yourself.
I did not. Every time I said something, you told me to shut up.
He said that.
Right.
I'd love to talk.
That was the word from his people.
Look, the fact is that Stephen is a guy who...
Oh, shut up, please.
All right, fine.
It's too late for your ass.
Oh, quit trying to make a soliloquy now.
It's too late for your ass kissing.
It's not a matter of that. I mean, look, okay, fine. I'm not going to say another thing about Stephen.
Thank you.
We'd appreciate that.
I'm shutting up.
All right, so that's it for the movies, right?
Well, there's Monsters, Inc., and then you've got Domestic Disturbance, which is another Stephen Buscemi movie, with, of course, John Travolta and Vince Vaughn.
Steve Buscemi an Oscar right away, please.
I don't even get that. How do you mean?
I think it's send me an Oscar.
Buscemi, you actually did.
Like, send me an Oscar.
That's too far even for you, isn't it, Polo?
I don't know. The fact is that this is probably well known because of an incident that happened in North Carolina when the filming was made, where everybody got, Vince Vaughn went to jail. And
this was the stabbing movie?
Yeah, this is the movie where I think Buscemi got stabbed in the face and some other things.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so he had to go to the hospital. But it worked out. The guy got convicted, from what I understand, of assault.
And this has nothing to do with the film?
No.
Right.
But the fact is that Vince Vaughn is the bad guy because, the commercials always make him look to be the bad guy. This time it's John Travolta who's going to play a good guy. He's a divorced father of a 12-year-old son, and Terry Polo, who's from Meet the Parents, is in this film as the mother. And they're trying to get along, and Vince Vaughn is getting married to Terry Polo.
But, Polo, we've seen the entire movie in the 60-second preview.
I think,
I think everything's going to be just fine.
I know.
By the end of this movie.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn marries this kid's mother.
Right.
John Travolta's out. The guy commits a murder. The kid's the only one who sees it. John Travolta comes in and saves everyone from a murderer.
I mean, isn't that awful that these commercials, these previews, go into, I mean, isn't there another way they can somehow generate interest without giving the whole movie away to a certain extent?
Because the movies are so shallow. There's such a lack of plot that they can't.
I'll tell you who's shallow. It's the guys who make these stupid commercials. I could make a better commercial and then half these stupid previews.
Okay, you do it and have one for us tomorrow.
But they cost some money. But the thing
You're not even reviewing the movie now, Polo. You're reviewing the preview. Luckily for us, Fezzi, Craig saw the movie.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Craig, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Craig.
8914. Hey, Ron and Fez.
Hooah!
John will be Travolting his way over the competition to an Oscar.
See, now that makes sense. Here's Norman. Norman saw the movie. Norman, you're on with Polo.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron and Fez. 6169.
Hooah!
On Oscar night, Domestic Disturbances Vince Vaughn will be beating his wife and kid with an Oscar.
Mom brought home a new husband and a new Oscar.
So the kid is kind of a brat in the movie.
I know, Polo. Here's Chris.
Yes, we all saw the preview.
Steve Buscemi, how far will he go for an Oscar?
See, he's getting
that was good.
There you go.
Yeah. I think that's helping, Fez.
John Travolta will win an Oscar. Maybe on Battlefield Earth 2.
That's good.
Good.
Lucky for us, IKEA boys saw this film, Fezzi.
That's good.
Who can get through, but Stephen Baldwin can't.
Right.
Here's IKEA boy.
Hello. First off, Polo, you said Steve Buscemi was never in an animated movie?
I didn't say that. I said
yes, you did.
What about Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within? It came out this year.
Exactly. That wasn't exactly a kid's movie.
It's animated.
Fine. Oh, fine. That's great. I'm glad you clarified that point. That makes me feel much better.
Now you're just being sarcastic.
Right. What I'm trying to say is this.
Well, IKEA boy, you saw the movie, Domestic.
Yeah. The only truly frightening domestic disturbance is committed by the blacks. Get.
Oh, is that you're saying, Paula?
White people are so scared. What is this guy basically just about to
You're a racist.
First of all, I have no
problem.
You're
a racist. I know it. Fez knows it.
You're the Oscar racist.
I am.
Our new radio girlfriend, Stephen Baldwin, knows it.
Right.
Couldn't see.
He's our Jay Moore.
Oh, by the way, Bruce Willis called a little while ago. Hey, look.
What the hell are you talking about?
Stop it.
The fact is...
How's your wife doing, Polo?
She's got enough problems.
What happened? I know she had the operation, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she had the operation.
She lose any weight?
She's having problems with her mother. She's trying to potty train her again.
Oh, and the stench of that house.
Oh, God. You know, here's the thing. The wife alone stinks.
Right.
I can't imagine what it's like with the mother-in-law trying to learn to use the toilet.
The smell that comes out of there is unbelievable.
No,
I mean, seriously, Paulo, tell the truth. Your wife has an odor.
She's like splitting stitches, trying to help her mother constantly. Because I can't be over there. But, you know, because I got my own mother's problems who can barely get around.
Well, your mother doesn't have any spit glands.
Yeah, I understand. She has the spit glands. The thing
How's your wife smelling? Has she worked on that problem?
No, I'm not saying.
Because she had a problem, and you know that, Paulo.
Yeah. They call her Cooch Bayonne. Bayonne.
The woman does. She seriously smells like someone let a pack of dogs crap all over a bait shop.
Who are we talking about?
Oh!
So combine those things.
Get out of here.
She does.
Look, there's an...
Wait a minute.
I can smell her from here.
Wait a minute. Are you literally saying... Hold on. For 1 second. Are you honestly saying that she would smell worse than dogs crapping in a bait shop?
Yes.
On a hot day?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, pick July. July whatever.
Oh, God.
You haven't even met her. All you've heard is her screaming on the phone. You have never met her. She once came within a few hundred yards.
We smelt it. Physically.
We could smell her from there. Well, at one point, I saw her walking on a farm. The livestock were putting their hooves over their nose. They didn't want to smell her.
I'm telling you.
Her stench actually wears pants.
Ew.
You better hope she never gets near the studio.
That is thick.
It's true. And it's top to bottom. The feet, too. Those toes, seriously, those toes have so much cheese in them, she's starting to carry crackers in her socks.
Look, if she
That's how bad she stinks, Paulo.
If she ever comes down there, she's going to kick Al's ass and everybody's ass. She's going to kick some ass. Forget about Stephen Baldwin. I'm telling you.
Seriously, Paulo, you should scrub her top to bottom. Her feet stink so bad, you'd think her heels were farting.
You guys wouldn't...
That stinks.
That's not the problem. Right now...
Hold on, Tom has met his wife.
Really?
Tom, you're on with Paulo.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting Mrs. O.
You did?
Hey, what's the difference between Battlefield Earth and Polo's wife?
What's that?
One stinks and is out of the theater. And one stinks and...
That doesn't make sense, but thank you. Thanks for trying.
Nobody's actually seen her for quite a while.
Wait, hold on. Here's Mike. Mike has met your wife. Mike, you're on with Polo.
Mike, go ahead.
The stench of Polo's wife is calling a domestic disturbance.
Yeah, let's get back to domestic disturbance.
Your wife's smell is a domestic disturbance.
John Travolta, I've been down on him.
Does it help now that she's powdering herself with kitty litter?
No.
Ew, used?
Look,
that's sick, Paulo.
No, Fuzzy, it smells better.
Really? Used kitty litter smells better than Paulo's wife.
He spends $2,000 a month at Saks. I'm telling you. So
what's the name of the
Sacks
perfume?
of what? Crap? She goes to Sacks of crap.
What's the name of the perfume she uses? Gacy's Crawl Space?
Anyway, I'm going to move on to the one with Jet Li.
Paulo, she smells like Gacy's Crawl Space.
Yeah, I can't imagine a worse smell than that.
Even Jeffrey Dahmer wouldn't eat her.
Again, you're all...
She's wearing Dahmer's breath is the name of her new perfume.
Oh, gross, Paulo. You're disgusting.
You guys are the
Hold on, Paulo. Mike has met her. Mike, what do you think of Paula's wife?
232. Do you guys think that Paulo could be married to a dog's ass?
Doesn't even make sense.
You may have gone down the aisle with a dog's ass, Paulo.
That might be it.
Seriously.
Because that's what she's smelling like.
Yeah, she's so noxious in India, her nickname is Union Carbide.
As I said, her weight is quite up, but she's been losing weight since the operation. And, she's got some
Paulo, Mike has met your wife. Mike.
Yeah, I want to let her know that Paulo's wife made Reichard turn left.
Yes, deodorant has to sneak up on her.
All right, there's another movie out this week called The One with Jet Li.
Paulo.
Seriously, we're trying to help you with this stench problem.
Carla Gugino is in that movie.
Paulo.
Yes.
Your wife's armpit hair actually catches flies like no pest strips.
You're not
all right? She stinks. She's got a hygiene problem.
She stinks. You know it, Paulo.
This is not help.
Turks try to wipe her. That's how bad she stinks. And that's bad.
That is a bad stench.
I don't see how this is help.
That is a bad stench.
This is not helping.
A turd will literally say, "Thank God I got out of there." Oh, my God, thank God I got out.
Yeah, when a turd actually starts going, whew, was it bad in there?
That's bad.
Well, what, the internal, it's not exactly nice.
Right, I mean, it's not her fault. I didn't say that. It's her internal stuff.
Yeah, Paulo, her crotch has released more radioactive steam than Chernobyl ever did.
Hey, Brian.
Oh.
2663.
I hear Polo's wife smells like Oscar the Grouch.
I wish she smelled as good as a garbage can.
Hey, he should show up on the Sons of Sesame Street.
Hey, Mike, you're on with Polo.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez. Hey, Polo.
Hey.
Polo's wife's like 7-Up. She never had it and never will.
What, is this Joan Rivers?
Can we talk?
First Stephen Baldwin, then Joan Rivers.
She stinks so bad. Anthrax is afraid of sniffing her.
That was pretty good.
I think the one's going to be a big movie, actually. As big as The Matrix in a lot of ways.
Her smell has a Matrix. People that want to kill themselves, Paulo, they go in the garage, lock the door, and stay inside with her running. Just running in place. The stench will kill them.
Hey, Dan is matter. Dan, what do you think of Paulo's wife's smell? Dan?
Hey, 8647.
Hooah, hooah.
You know what? She goes to Ethiopia. The flies don't even come near her.
That's bad.
We have had a fly problem ever since we had the portable toilet in the house. But
I know. I thought I told her to shave her pubes, Fuzzy. That was all flies.
Really? That was just a nest of flies.
No.
Oh, that's disgusting, Paulo.
Well, nobody wants... Look, it's the mother.
What's the name of that perfume again, Fuzzy?
Gacy's Crawl Space. It's an ode to Gacy's Crawl Space. That's what she's wearing.
That might be the sickest smell I could ever imagine.
Oh, Ronnie, she stinks so bad. The sweat that collects in her belly button, there's dead fish floating on top of that. She stinks so bad, she's toxic.
I'm not sure how this is helping again.
I'm gagging, Polo.
Does she stink?
You said it was helping.
You stink. You stink.
She's the worst.
Well, how is that helping? I don't understand.
Paulo, seriously.
Fezzy, you remember her muff in a movie?
Wookie Muff, yes.
I don't know. I can't even talk. I mean, I'm in a different house than her right now.
Paulo, then we just... Yes, you can't take the smell either. Right. Have your wife tented.
If I was in the house, she would get on the phone and literally...
And do what?
And what? Stink us to death?
Put her on one night. I'd love to talk to the stank.
What would she do? Hold the phone to her crotch and get us that way?
I'm here. She's there right now, yeah.
Paulo, that woman takes a bath, and the soap stinks afterwards.
What would you rather smell? Her crotch or anthrax?
Give me the spores.
Yeah.
Please, spores, please. More spores.
Look.
Tom, you're on Paulo.
Hey, guys, got hold of 7614.
Hooah, hooah.
Hey, Tom.
I actually saw her license photo.
Yeah.
And in her license photo, she's holding her nose.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's rough.
That's rough.
So she knows she stinks.
Oh, yeah, she knows it. She can smell herself.
She knows something stinks.
Uh-huh. Ronnie, I think she smells your garbage dump on you.
Again, this is all fantasy. It's all nice.
Oh, it is not. That woman is big and smelly.
Look, we've
Admit it.
track of my real problems. I mean, these are not real problems. I mean, I have real problems, and I mean, I'm trying to deal with them.
Then why are you constantly kissing up to Stephen Baldwin?
I'm saying...
You know, you're not a critic, Polo.
Look, I am...
Fezzy, was that embarrassing?
Yes, to have a groupie go nuts like that.
First of all, every time I tried to say something, you told me to shut up. So first of all, I mean, and I've met him in the past. I was at the Fled Junket, and I mean, you know, he's a nice guy. I mean, and I think he's done some great work in the film.
Stop it with that.
Junket, is that your wife's smell?
No.
Junkyard. Junkyard, that's it.
That's her new perfume, Junket.
I'm just saying, this next movie, the one with Jet Li...
All right, Mace writes this on the instant feedback. When driving through Newark with his wife, Paulo rolls the windows down because it smells better than it does in the car.
Yeah, Paulo's car has automatic windows. As soon as that bitch gets in there, the windows go down themselves. The car can't take it.
On instant feedback, 7 says her cooch smells like a hot day at SeaWorld.
Oh, now the SeaWorld and the Newark people are going to be upset. That's not nice.
Paulo, she gets in the tub and the washcloth dissolves. All right? That's a stench.
Well, we have a lot of washcloth.
You got to do something.
All right, we got to go, Paulo.
Yes, sir.
You've taken up too much time talking about your wife's problems.
It wasn't me. It was Stephen Baldwin.
We'll talk to you later.
Even he knows your wife stinks.
Chase stinks. You stink. You stink.
877-692-1027 is the toll-free phone number.
Or on a Fez.